and welcome back to another week of ZA Draft League. This week we are playing against the Kalos Wild Chompers, which is piloted by Vulpixie, as you can see here. And I'm gonna have to be brief because we don't have a whole lot of time before we can get into the match. But I think it's pretty straightforward, right? Like, Pixie's draft strategy was definitely go big or go home. She was the one that used like the most points on those first 3 draft picks. So basically all of my prep was around like, how do I stop these 3 Pokemon, right? Like, these are the 3 scariest Pokemon. I do think that there is a threat of Eviolite Metang and Slowking as well. You know, you got a couple of screen setters here. And then I really think one of her best Pokemon is this Electros, the Assault Vest Electros that we've seen come out a few times. Super Fang, you know, just chunks for a lot of damage, and I think that like sets up well for some of her other Pokemon. So we can go ahead and look here at the team that I have. I thought it would be really funny. So this Aromatisse set, Aromatisse basically has the exact same stats as Clefable. Basically, you take 30 speed points away from Clefable and you have Aromatisse with slightly more HP and slightly better special attack. So it's basically the exact same Pokemon that we're working with here. And Jacob had so much success with this Clefable set. The one big change is that Aromatisse does not have Moonlight healing. So despite how bulky we are, I originally had Calm Mind here. I'm actually going Light Screen because I don't think without the capability of being able to stick around for as long as Clefable was able to, I think Aromatisse with both screens is actually going to be pretty impactful here. What we have this set, obviously, again, we dropped Calm Mind for Light Screen here. And then, so this is going to be the lead. If you notice, Umbreon has been kind of a consistent lead for me. And I think a really good way of shaking that up is opting for Aromatisse as my screen setter instead. So if you're trying to brick break this thing, might not go as well, you know. Then we got Koba Berry Pangoro. Originally, I was Assault Vest on this, but then I was like, you know, I kind of wanted, I thought about Protect. I wanted the flexibility. We have Bolt Beam coverage on Pangoro to hit both Mints and Gyarados for 4 times super effective damage, which is insane. I thought about using that on Tyrantrum, but the Fang moves are just not as strong, especially when we don't have an ability like Strong Jaw. Dawn is approaching. That's probably my cue that we need to get going. But I opted to put the AV on this thing. I think this can do ridiculous damage with Head Smash. I opted for Close Combat over Brick Break just because I want a move that like closes in. You know, Tyrantrum can have trouble getting in. And so like both of these moves, you know, will help me get in. But I really think Pangoro is the key because like if you look at Pixie's team, there's no Fairy type, so there's really not a good way to deal with this Pokemon. Chandelure I think is just solid. I think Chandelure is my best Embor answer with Psychic here. I opted to drop Calm Mind for Psychic. I just think it's going to be so strong. Get the spine screens. Clawitzer, again, also pretty big. I ended up going Dark Pulse here. I think this could be a good answer into the Slowking. I don't have great answers into the Slowking. And then did I go much? I don't remember what I went here. I went something else here. I'm not a believer in Hydro Pump. And then Skarmory is just Skarmory. Haven't really been using my #1 overall draft pick. And in another week where there's not like a super strong Fairy type attacker, I think that might be the case again. But anyways, that's it for my quick 5-minute or less breakdown. Let's get into the match. I'm trying to think about like what her possible leads might be. I think Metang lead is honestly not bad. I think Metang lead is actually very solid. I don't know if that's what the answer will be. Like that is the Aromatisse answer. Metang would be very solid into Aromatisse. So I'm curious if that will come. I don't know how much Aromatisse is expected here. I think Umbreon is expected. So that's kind of what staves me off of Frostlass, Metang. I think it could be Embor. I think Embor is the most likely lead. That's kind of what I'm anticipating here. So we'll see how much extra chip damage we can get with Rocky Helmet. And then we'll just see if we can get screens up and pass those into whoever. I feel like Slowking is the obvious like switch into. So if it is Embor, I think I might lead Light Screen first and then immediately swap. Depending on if the brick break, like if brick break comes out, doesn't break my screen, I think I'm just going to set up the reflect then, and then I'm going to immediately swap to Chandelure. Because I think the obvious switch into Chandelure would be like Slowking, but I actually think Chandelure does quite well if I have screens up. So we are going to have to be on the long boy. This is, I think this is my least favorite of the 3 maps. I really like the Pokeball Court the most. We got the swagged out shiny, yeah, okay, it is a more lead. All right, so I'm going to approach because I do want to have my screens up. We'll get reflect up. Let's see. Okay, immediately swapping. Light screen comes out. I'm going to wait for bounce. Oh my god, we're putting all the... I guess I'll reveal that I have Thunderbolt. Damn it. Okay. I mistimed it. But I think we can just kill this with plus move Psych Up. Yeah. Now we can gather some Mega Energy. I'm going to grab the one that's closest to her. Oh, and we also have this that we can just camp out for a little while. Let's see. I'm just going to grab it just so she can't have it. Let's see. Is this bulk up? Okay. I mean, I'm just going to do it again. Oh, the miss. All right, now we can just probably kill this with a Shadow Ball. Okay. All right, I think it's time for the big lad. Let's see. Oh, he's huge. Oh shit, he's coming up. That's the power of Cobra Berry, and we punch it in the face. We smack it up. Let's see, let's do a little check. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this Mega Energy, and then I think I'm gonna turn heal here. Let's see, I mean, we are weak to fighting. That can actually be decent damage. I think I'm gonna go back into this. And then I'm just gonna Mega Evolve. Psychic's gonna be doing big damage. Okay. Good Mega. Let's see. Earthquake probably coming off cooldown. I'm going to have this ready. Yep. And then we'll pop one of these. Oh, wow. It lived? Woo! Did we miss? I'm kind of surprised that it lived there. Yeah. Okay. The power. I like having Chandelure out a lot. I'm going to run to the other side of the map. Okay, Gyarados comes out. I'm gonna, let's see. I'm just gonna wait for the waterfall. Oh shoot, I missed that. Okay, yeah, we can definitely run away now. Okay, I'm out of switches. Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna be doing much there. So this is the Aromatisse angle. Only up 3, you know, with the red screw, it's a little scary. I'm gonna try and run away now. I'm just gonna camp. Hang with us, Aromatisse. Let's see how much this Thunderbolt does, actually. Okay, we're gonna swap. We get this up. Yeah, I mean, that's totally fine, honestly. Because now we just go here with screens up, and I don't think there's anything that can happen to us now. Let's see. We'll grab this bad boy. Let's see, one more of these. Yeah. All right, good first game. It was inboard lead like we were expecting, so Chandelure is doing a lot better in this matchup than I thought. I really thought that was going to be the play. We got the double Tyrantrum here. But yeah, you're seeing the power of the Chandelure. Like, even in a week where I didn't think Chandelure would be very good, it's still popping off, which is insane. So I did switch to Pangoro lead for this game. I think there's going to be an adaptation. I think Imbor did not seem good, so I think there's going to be an immediate adaptation. I think if I can force the switch first, like the thing about knockoff on this is I don't know how much value knockoff's really going to get. I kind of suspect that I mean, if Pixie doesn't change leads here, I definitely lose switch advantage because Pangoro's not beating Imbor in a 1v1, right? Like, especially after a bulk up. I don't get any value off of like knocking off an item. So yeah, we'll see. But I mean, we've already seen like the power of Pangoro. Like maybe we see a Matang, in which case that's kind of like what the, wait, what? Are we even, wait, are we still in the same? Hold on. I don't know what happened there. I got like a communication error. Hopefully we're good. Ooh, okay. This is what I like to see. The Pokeball. The Pokeball courtyard. That's what I want to see right there. Is it still Imbor lead? If so, then I lose the lead on the spot. I can't even see. Okay, I lose the lead on the spot. That's fine. In that case, I think I'm just going to waste a little time. Make Pixie come to me. I think this is going to be, yeah, bulk up. I'm just going to go straight into this. We know that's on cooldown. So I can probably force a switch. Yeah, then we can wait for the waterfall. Oh, shit. Ooh, okay, yeah, that was mismanagement by me. All right, we're gonna go Tyrantrum here. Oh, uh-oh. The power of the red screw, that's a little scary. I'm gonna click head smash and hope this kills. Nice. All right, head smash might be the play. I'm starting to think head smash might be the answer here. Okay. AV Imbor, we're going bulk up here. I'm gonna go back into this. This can't really... I'm gonna get a light screen first because we have Brick Break coming here. Oh, Heat Crash? Okay, wow, that is a lot. All right, we're just gonna go... Ooh, shoot. Okay, that was close. I'm gonna go Mega. I see that red screw. So I'm gonna grab that. And honestly, this is probably gonna do big damage. We have screens up. Ooh. Yeah, and then now we can just pop this. Dang, the power of the screws. Holy moly. Oh, and we get this. So yeah, we're definitely going to wait this out. Am I forgetting which side she spawns on? Okay, no. Grab that. And wait for the... Oh, shoot. Okay. She baited me. I probably died of bulk up here. Okay. Just going to go back into this. We do unfortunately have to just like kind of wait this out. Aromatisse, good luck out there. Good luck out there, Aromatisse. Let me at least grab this. Okay, honestly, I'll take it. We are tied, so it's gonna come down to, it's gonna be close. Oh, I want to go Clawitzer actually. Yeah. All right, Clawitzer, get in there, buddy. Okay. Dark Pulse action. Okay. And this is what Tyrantrum was brought for. Ooh, shoot. I'm just going to try and snipe that. Yeah. Yeah, the power of... Wow, Head Smash Tyrantrum really is... Like, that is the key here. I'm going to just go into this. We have one more swap. And so, let's see. Is this Iron Tail? Waterfall. Yeah, I'm just going to go... Let's see. Can we get one more kill? One more kill for the fans? Aromatisse on the board, please. Let's go. We got Aromatisse on the board. Huge. The Aromatisse clutch. Let's go, baby. All right, that's game 2 was definitely close. Getting behind early is always really scary. I think I played pretty well around the screws, like grabbing the red screw before dying, because like that can snowball really easily. So even though I knew I was going down, I think being able to secure that screw and then not let Pixie get to a point where she could snowball, I think was pretty key. I mean, screws can definitely be an absolute difference maker. So good job, Aromatisse. Good job, Chandelure. Even when I wasn't expecting you to do well, you still found a way to do it. And Pangoro's debut was a success, I guess. It didn't get as much use as I thought it would, but he did his best. All right. See you next week.